Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here with Carl from the Moon at his moon base. Man, Carl, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Welcome to my office yet again. It's been a while since we've been here.
Exactly.
But today we're going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Very important topics, right? Because those are two cryptocurrencies we both agree that people should own. Don't you agree?
I do agree with that.
And why do we believe that?
For multiple reasons. If we start with Bitcoin, it is the most divisible form of money in the history of humans. It's the most scarce form of money in the universe. And it is the most decentralized money in the history of money. And then I can go on and 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 on about why to buy Bitcoin.
Exactly.
And then Ethereum, I can also talk about that, but I think that if you should always start with Bitcoin, and then, then you can move into other things like Ethereum and go down the list.
Because Ethereum is slightly less secure than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the top of the pinnacle because the most secure asset that you could actually own. When you come down to Ethereum, the problem is, right, the governments can actually point a gun at a few people and make some changes. Whilst there is nobody that the government could point a gun at and make a change to Bitcoin. So that's the difference between...
That's a very, very important difference.
Yes. Actually. Huge.
Yeah.
So that's why we want you guys to own more Bitcoin than Ethereum. So speaking about owning more Bitcoin than Ethereum, I saw a tweet recently that said that you sold 2,000 Ethereum for Bitcoin. Why did you do that?
That was actually yesterday. And yes, I did that because 2-3 months ago, I took a few $1 million worth of Bitcoin and converted it into Ethereum because I thought Ethereum is going to get a nice pump into the merge. Well, we saw a nice pump.
Here we are.
And we're getting closer to the merge. And I believe that whether we go up a little bit more or not, I still think that Ethereum is likely to get some kind of pullback because sell the news, that's always what people do. So I took 2,000 of my Ethereum and just converted it into Bitcoin. But it's just a very small part of my portfolio. So if we keep pumping in Ethereum, I will keep taking some profits. So I'll sell another 2,000 and then another 2,000 if Ethereum keeps going up. Because I think after the merge or slightly before the merge, we're probably going to see a pullback.
Exactly. That is the thing that most people don't understand because they think that, oh, I'm buying Ethereum because after the merge, it's going to go up because this is a triple halving. So there's going to be less Ethereum. And yes, that is the case. However, that doesn't affect the market right away. Right? What happens is that it takes time for any kind of inflation of a currency or deflation of a currency to actually affect price. In fact, there is documentation that you can read about that it takes approximately 12 to 18 months before price is affected.
That's exactly what I wanted to say as well, actually. So in the traditional monetary system, if they change interest rates, you can expect the actual real change or the effect to come into place within 2 years.
Exactly.
I guess you were saying similar numbers there. So I think, makes sense that maybe it's very similar then with the cryptocurrencies.
Exactly. It is because they still apply to the same laws of economic laws. They have
supply and demand.
Supply and demand. Exactly. And so it has the same effect. And so it doesn't matter whether it's dollars or cryptocurrencies, they will all have the same effect, economic effect in the economy. So that's why I know that Ethereum will most likely, because it's not 100%, because based on historical past that this is what's going to happen. But there could be some other fundamental, some other event that occurs at the same time nobody knows about, and then it causes the price to increase, right? So there could be something that comes out and surprises you. So you can't say 100%, right?
Of course not. So basically, I'm still very bullish on Ethereum. I still hold the vast majority of my Ethereum. This is just a very small part, like a fraction of my holdings. It's just a trade that I made, a spot trade I made in the past few months. I just converted some Bitcoin into Ethereum. Now I'm basically starting to slowly convert it back because I actually did a good trade. Like it's up since I bought it. So whether
you might as well cash out.
Yeah, I have more Bitcoin now than before I made the trade.
Exactly.
That was the big reason for the trade, not to make more US dollars, but to make more Bitcoin, and that already is accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Very nice. But I do love Ethereum. I hold most of my Ethereum still. I actually hold hundreds of coins. As you guys know, I think I'm actually the biggest angel investor in crypto. I've invested in over 400 crypto startups. So I hold a huge portfolio of cryptocurrencies. I've taken profits on all of them, but I still hold the vast majority for the next bull cycle.
Yes, exactly. And this would be the time. Right now, we're having a bull cycle in alts, and I wouldn't suggest if you buy and hold at this time because we're at the top, near the top. We're closer to a top than we are from bottom with the alts. Yes, they could go further again, continue to go further up. Seasonality, they continue to go higher up until around mid-September. Were with the alts, so you're kind of late to the party. You could probably trade alts, but don't trade it. Don't expect to buy and hold at this point in time, unless you're buying and holding for a long term. But I wouldn't do that for most of the alts. I would do that for Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, definitely.
Right? All right. So if you're interested in doing some like trading with alts, right? What I would suggest you do is use the little old lady strategy. You could learn more about the little old lady strategy at davincicodes.net, and also you could use Bybit, bybit.davincij15.com to trade alts as well. All right, well,
and
thanks,
you can
Carl.
also go and read Arabian Business.
Oh, yes. There's Carl on the Arabian Business magazine right here. So
look at that.
Yes.
Ain't that a sexy boy right there?
Carl from Moon. All right, Carl. Thank you for coming on to today's show. Right, hope to see you next week. Right, because we like to do this every week.
Every single week.
Yes.
Very nice.
So make sure you check out Carl's channel. Right, I'm going to be doing a video on Carl's channel talking about the Federal Reserve.
That video is mind blowing. If you don't watch that video, you're literally missing out on an opportunity for knowledge that you have never heard before. Guys, go and watch that video right now.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.